just about to head off to Brighton. It is 7:30 and I'm freezing for starters. We went to Kempton Antiques Market this morning, which was really nice, and we were looking for dining chairs. We didn't find the ones that we wanted. I kind of know in my head I want something a bit mid-century. I did find some that I loved and Ollie did not love them, so he was like, definitely not. So we had a tough critic with us, otherwise I think we would have found our chairs. But it doesn't matter, we got some good inspiration. I think we've whittled down to like what I would like and what Ollie would like, and kind of finding a good middle. I'm heading off to Brighton this morning and I've got a lot to do. I've got the primer to drop off. I want to run through the paints with the client just to double check that she's happy. I have run through with them. I don't know if I said before that that was what I was doing. We ran through them, she was really happy. And then I was buying all the paints for the contractors, and then I was like, I just want to confirm that she's happy with the main paint for these cabinets, and then the other paints are more kind of accent shelves and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that she's happy where the paints are going and all that stuff. So I'm going down. I haven't seen it for a while, so I'm going to go down. Rosie's been down there more than me, so I'd like to have a little look on progress and check on everything. Yeah, we're getting there. Got a call with an architect, I think around 3 o'clock this evening. Well, this afternoon, and I need to get going because the traffic is looking okay, but it's not looking great. Yeah, so we were up bright and early at like 5:30 this morning. Feeling quite awake, but I'm sure I'll probably crash later. And I couldn't find my takeaway mug I stupidly left in this car. So I have no matcha for this morning. So I think it's a sign that I need to get a matcha when I'm down there, which I was trying to convince myself not to do. But I guess it's a sign. We've got to get Brighton matcha. They do really good matchas, by the way. But anyway, I'm going to head down to Brighton and I will see you down there.
So like you see, we can just put it like old school, look really old school. So everything made like the frame with the glue, with wrapping for the glass, everything.
Yeah, it looks really good. Thank you.
This is really old school.
Oh, so they're the ones that have the glass doors, yeah?
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's it.
Amazing.
And see, the like your fronts.
Oh yeah, cool.
For the drawers.
So yeah, lovely.
Everything is really stable. Everything is really stable. So we use like the glue. Everything is pinned. Like you see, we make the router ring, and after that we just put special kind of top about, so it's no cracking. Okay. We wanna make sure that the glue is go outside, so it's no cracking, no nothing. But like you see, this is back panel is just one.
Yeah.
So it's always much stable for the fronts. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's like that. I wanna start everything. That's more. So
It looks really good.
The same like the drawers. So this is I think it's one of the best ones. That's the blue drawers with the soft close. Yeah, with the soft close. Here we have a shelves, and of course over there on the lower one that will be 1 bin. Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
So that's when the last time we just had the discussion about, okay, we have a drawers here, we have a drawers here. This is not super juicy one because of the cabinetry, so it's maybe better. See, so maybe it's better.
It's deeper than I thought, though.
We really tried.
I really thought it would. Yeah.
As much as we can.
Yeah, definitely.
But even when you have the drawers here, that's okay because we have the drawers here, we have the drawers here.
Yeah.
But that will be a space for you some stuff.
Perfect. Perfect.
When we make more drawers, so remember when
It's so hard to put things away.
Drawers.
Yeah.
This cabinetry, that will be more like because that's really just one.
Yeah.
One regular one, and that's exactly that one.
Oh yeah, nice.
That is for a big stuff.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah,
it's
we
really
try
nice.
to make them as much as we can.
It's good.
Yeah.
And see, and that cabinetry, what we discussed about avoid, yeah?
Yeah.
So I know that this is not a lot,
Yeah.
but over there, it that's really
Quite
big
deep.
things.
Yeah, definitely.
Make this avoid it's like wide, yeah?
Yeah.
So we have a lot of space to put the stuff over there.
Yeah, it's good.
It looks great.
Sink, that's another cabinetry, and of course your
Fridge.
Yeah.
with 2 doors opening like that.
Okay.
Of course,
Oh.
when we add all of the panel, finish panel, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, it looks lovely.
For now, we just want to make the frame, put everything together, and check
Yeah.
how it looks like. 60 kilos, so you can put a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of stuff
Yeah.
here with the soft close system, of course. It's like 55.
Yeah, I did think about that.
So this is like a good one, yeah.
Yeah,
On the drawers, you can install the handles here
yeah.
or on the top.
I quite like them when they're on the
or
top.
single one. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you just need to think about it. So
What is it, 55?
55, yeah. It's
Okay.
around 55. Yeah. And yeah, he just told me that, just the panel. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, so this panel,
Yeah.
I'd like to show you to visualize more. So that will be that.
Exciting.
That's fake, yeah.
Very exciting.
You can decide that on that.
Yeah.
But I would prefer to tell you that always move a little bit.
Yeah.
Because when you make really flat with the frame, you will see that.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
you know, the surface is not super nasty. Or another one, usually the customer move up to front, let's say something
bit
like
over.
I think that's quite
that's better.
nice. Yeah.
with the door, because of course the doors will be here.
Yeah.
Not too much, so even when they go with the worktop,
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
be honest, that's
I think that's
between
quite
you
nice,
and,
the worktop.
the granite people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go to the
definitely.
side. Usually it's
Yeah.
like a little bit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
I think it looks really nice like that. Yeah. That's perfect.
Shadow glass.
Yeah.
When you put another one, that will create nice.
Yeah, they look really good. Morning, it is 7:39. I am normally up, ready and raring to go by this time, so yeah, not so fun. But anyway, things I could not control have delayed me this morning. I'm in a rush. I feel like it is one of the most important days today, so the fact that I am behind is not great. I did a lot yesterday to be ready for today, so hopefully we'll be okay. I put the wrong foundation on my face, then I realised I hadn't dermaplaned my face in a while and it really needed doing. And I'm gonna be in front of the camera today, so I was like, that's not a good look. So I quickly had to wash all of the makeup off that I had redone after putting the wrong foundation on and start again. So we're starting for the 3rd time on our makeup. I'm a very quick makeup kind of girl. I don't mess around with this stuff. I have places to be. I'm gonna speed through my makeup and then I can crack on with what I need to do. Basically today we have the luxury home show coming to our house and they're basically going to do a before, so we're obviously not finished as you can tell, but we're going to do some before and after content. So today is actually the 4th of March 2026 and we will be filming the after, obviously when the house is in a good state, so a little while. So we've kind of earmarked the end of the year, hopefully quicker than that. Today I have got Sasha, who actually did all my rebranding last year, so in 2025. It completely changed the game for me, if I'm honest. The way that I was kind of looked at in the industry, I just feel like I've been regarded a lot more professional. My social content's doing a lot better. My clients, the clients I'm getting are the clients that I want. So yeah, it's really, this lighting's awful, I'm so sorry, but sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. We've got no wall light and I'm not running around with my tripod today, so we're gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. So she redid all my branding and I've just noticed that, yeah, the clients I get and just everything is way more aligned on what I want to do as a company and all that sort of stuff. So it's been the best thing that I've ever done is work with Sasha, but she also does social media content. That's kind of like her main thing, but she did my branding too, which she's now moved into that side of it too. and she's obviously really, really good. So I have got her here today just to do, I said to the luxury home show, because they like me because I'm a little bit different in the industry, I feel like I'm quite transparent, and a lot of interior designers kind of make themselves look like a hierarchy sort of thing, which I've never personally experienced the hierarchy, although I've heard a lot about it from other people. I've never felt that, like, when I've walked in a room, I think it's just my personality. I am a little bit like, oh my god, what am I doing here? Like imposter syndrome. But I'm also like, I got invited too. Like, we're both here together. And I work in this industry and I get clients, and so we're both, I don't know, I just, either I don't notice it or it doesn't affect me. So, or I haven't got it yet. I haven't had anyone be mean to me yet. But I've heard a lot about it, especially kind of the London scene. And so they kind of liked my transparency and how honest I am about the industry, and giving people tips that maybe don't have an interior designer, kind of approaching it at a different angle basically. Yeah, they got in touch and were like, do you want to work together and do something? So yeah, we're working together and I'm very excited. But yeah, so Sasha has been a major part on kind of my journey in the industry and transforming. So she's going to spend the day here as well, taking a bit more behind the scenes content. And like I said, we proposed an idea of like, let's do something different. Let's show a process of behind the scenes of the luxury home show. Just me, a guy called Tom from the luxury home show, and Sasha. So we'll be like doing a before of the house, and then they'll come back and do the after, when obviously we can afford to do the after. Guys, I'm stuck. So I have this shirt and I'm wearing these trousers, and I wore this to a Soho Home event and I loved it, and I feel like it's the vibe. It's not too kind of like showy, but I've got the shirt underneath. But I normally wear a t-shirt, not a shirt, and I don't know if the shirt is cool or if it's like too much, and the arms crease really easily in the shirt. So I'm unsure. Do I go for a long sleeve t-shirt underneath, and maybe it'll be a bit more casual? I'll show you the t-shirt. And then this is the t-shirt. I prefer it without a collar, however, because I feel like the collar is not really me. However, I don't know if this is like dressy enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels dressy, but I don't want it to look, oh, let me flip you around. I don't want it to look too like over the top. Obviously my hair still needs doing. I don't want it to look like too over the top. So I'm like, do I do this or do I do the shirt? Ollie thinks this. I'm thinking maybe the shirt. But the collar for me is unusual. I think maybe the shirt. Guys, we've gone for the shirt because I just feel like it's a better option. I'm now just running around the house making sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. I've had a very important potential new client get in contact saying they need to do a call today. Sorry, the lighting is awful. Let me put you over here. Yeah, so I've had a very important client get in contact today saying that they need a call at 12:30 or a Zoom. I really need to make some time for them. Guys, the problem with this house at the minute is obviously there's nowhere to put you, so I'm struggling. But yeah, they've got in contact and I really need to just jump when they say jump. So I need to do the Zoom at 12:30, which is really inconvenient. I mean, like, trust a day like today to be the day that it all happens, but it just means today's a big day and I need to move heaven and earth for this person at the minute. So I will. I've just texted Tom, you know, he wants to do some kind of shots, I think, of the spaces without me in. And so I'm hoping that possibly like in that hour, he can do what he needs to do without me. Fingers crossed. It might obviously muck up his schedule of the day, whatever, but yeah, it's just, I guess that's what has to be done, unfortunately. that's just life sometimes. Everything happens on one day, all at once. But anyway, this is what I'm wearing. I've decided to go for the shirt and this poncho from Jigsaw, and then these trousers, which are actually from Sainsbury's. This room is pretty much done. Oh. Hi guys, you're going to be my mirror for a minute. Oh, things running away. Actually really can't see what I'm doing, so really not ideal. I've actually not eaten anything today and I've forgotten to get anything, which is not good. Right, I'm gonna change. I need to stop putting my hair behind my ears, and I'm gonna change my earrings because I found all my jewellery. Sasha, I think, will be here. Or I keep saying Sasha will be here any minute. She literally will be here any minute now. Just trying to get all my jewellery around. I think that's better. That's more me. These ones are quite big. I have loved these ones for years. I got them off my grandparents and love them, but they are quite big. And my lucky necklace, because I need all the luck I can get today, and then I need to send off that Zoom invite to the client, and the office is stacked full. I was going to do another one. I might just leave it at one. It's not going to be on show anyway. Yeah, the office is stacked, so that's going to be fun. But all of the stuff that was in the house, oh, they haven't given me a straw. I've got a straw over there, I'll put my own in. Myself, I think I'm ready, but just maybe put my laptop in the office and probably see Sasha in, and I'll see you soon.
And then I will also film us on my phone.
Yeah.
And then, can we do like a second version and try and basically make it the exact same? And I'll do my phone as well.
Yeah.
So we've got some like me following you around with that, but then some static with the phone on the tripod, so then it's like a bit of everything. And then it's almost like interview style, and we can like flip between the two, if that makes sense.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to say. So should I just speak through what's...
I think we should start here and then move our way back. So do you want to start about what you'll have here?
Yeah.
So I can then follow you around.
And should I do it really, really quickly, speak really fast, so the video's quicker?
No.
Or just speed it up?
Speak normal. Yeah, I can always speed up by like 0.1.
Yeah, that's what I always do, because I'm quite a slow speaker.
That's fine, you can speak slowly, and then any like filler words I'll totally cut out.
Thank God for that.
Do you want like content to be able to post now?
I'm not necessarily.
I mean,
I've got a few
it makes
things that I was going to post, but
why don't we, if we've got time after, if you can get actually your plans and everything out, and I can get lots of little clips of like you just like flicking
through them.
If you've got any swatches whatsoever, just shove them in, and even if they're not the final ones, like who cares?
Yeah.
And then so I can put that kind of stuff over the one you want to post now, and then the final thing over the voice of the one you want to post later. So it's almost the same but just different clips.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. The lens cap off, that would be a good idea. The kitchen's about to go in, so I thought I'd just walk you through where everything's going to go.
Yeah.
Now, like, final decisions have been made. I feel like you could almost be like holding a phone, like gathering these up or something, being like, oh, I've got the luxury
home show here today. Come spend the day with me.
Just spend the day with me.
Yeah, so spend the day with me.
And it's almost like I'm kind of catching you like getting ready almost.
Yeah.
A bit more candid.
Yeah, okay. Got the luxury home show coming to my house today, so come spend the day with me.
Then I'm going to keep filming, so finish packing up and like walk away.
Okay.
And then like if you've got your voiceover or anything, I'll voice over it. I'll chop and change what I have on screen. But I get like, it feels awkward, but before and after clips of you speaking, so I've got bits to play with.
Okay, fine. Yeah. B-roll content.
Exactly.
So I have got the luxury home show coming today, so come and spend the day with me. That was a bit too staged, wasn't it?
I feel like that was fine. Do it again.
Oh, okay. So I have got the luxury home show coming today to my home, so I thought we could spend the day together.
That was perfect. Well done. The more you do it, the more natural
I
you
know,
get.
it seems so awkward though, you're like,
yeah.
we've gone quiet. Good afternoon. Is it the afternoon? Good morning. It has been, I think, a few weeks now that I've actually spoken to you. I've filmed like clips of a few things. So I filmed with the Luxury Home Show, which was incredible. And then we went to see our kitchen in production, which I think I may include a few clips after this or before of basically what we've been up to. And actually our kitchen is getting installed right now. So I'm going to head in and have a look at it, but I'm trying to think. I went this morning to a event with Juro, which I went last year at, was it Focus or did I go in the design centre? I can't remember, but they did the restaurant in the design centre in Chelsea Harbour, and now they've done the cafe in like their fabrics and wallpapers, and they've done their fabrics with an amazing company, a Parisian wallpaper specialist called Laurent Chapuis. Unfortunately, my French is not amazing. I would love to. I don't know if I said I was doing Duolingo in French, and I spoke to him and he was so lovely, and I've still not gone to the Maison Papier in Paris, and I really would love to go. So yeah, I'd love to go to their store, and I'd love to go to Maison Objet, but again, I heard all about it today and I'm even more jealous. But they gave us a little goodie bag, which last year they did the same, and it's so lovely. Last year I got oh my god, what do you call them? I got incense sticks, and I've actually still got some left because I've been trying to save them until the house is done, which is a silly thing to do because I don't know if they go off, but I know that candles go off, so I need to stop saving things and just use them. But I have used a few and I love incense sticks, so yes. Anyway, they have left a little card in here. Every yarn, stitch and detail is a part of our story, made with love to bring modern India to life. We appreciate you taking a moment for Juro. How sweet. The loveliest people in the world. And they remembered me from last year, which I feel like there's so many people that are in the design centre and all that stuff and in my world. So I just feel honoured that they remembered me. Anyway, they've given a little... well, not little at all. Look at the size of it. A gorgeous red currant scented candle. My house is going to smell amazing when it's all done if I save all these things. Again, I cannot save this, but I'm so excited to see the kitchen. That's just reminded me because I'm like, I'm going to put it on my dining table. We don't have a dining table, but when we do. The kitchen is with West London Cabinetry. I don't know if I've said. And they've been incredible throughout the whole process. I've never worked with them before, and I feel like on my home I've taken a few risks and worked with people, and it's paid off, and it's also not paid off, as it should when you're trialling out people. And I'm so glad that I've had my own project to be able to do this on. So we got let down on our kitchen. I don't know if I've said, I feel like I've said, but we got let down on our kitchen. West London Cabinetry came to the rescue, and we were partially gifted one, which was incredible and so generous. However, it all fell through and we had the money ready to pay for it. It was a very small fee, so we were just paying for materials basically and none of the labour, which I couldn't really turn down. You know when you have a gut feeling but you're like, if it doesn't work out, we were never going to have that before anyway. So I was trying to stay positive. Anyway, it fell through, so we should have had a kitchen by now. But West London Cabinetry came to the rescue, and to see, you know, how good they are. They'll also do some amazing other projects too, so I will definitely be using them for anything in the future. But it's nice with clients, but it's nice to have experienced everything, see it firsthand, and then be able to use them on clients' projects. So yeah, and I had one of these from the Juro Home. They're really good, daily dose. I think they do like little shots too, which I think I've had. But that was my pick-me-up on the way home, and I didn't bring my laptop or anything so that I wouldn't be stuck there working, so I need to go in and check we're all okay. I don't know if the electrician is here, but... Sorry, you went off. I don't know if the electrician's here. It doesn't seem like his van's here, so I'm going to head in and see how we're getting on. Oh, also our plants for our garden arrived today. We've had the borders done. I don't think I documented that. And we bought some lavender for underneath the bay trees, and we bought some other flowers, which I can't remember what the names of them were, but just because the lavender is obviously quite new and it's a little bubba at the minute, so it needs to grow. I've put some of those plants or flowers between the lavender to kind of bulk it out a bit. So that's looking really nice. And yeah, the plants come today, so we can hopefully maybe plant our plants today or tomorrow. I'm quite busy today. So yeah, let's go have a look at the kitchen. Okay, I have to admit something. I actually don't know when the last vlog clip was. Very exciting. The worktops are going in today. I managed to get them to be templated and fitted, I think within 5 days, which is wild. They take normally 2 to 3 weeks. So I use Hyperion tiles in Ascot, and don't go and say that you can get it fitted in 5 days, because I think Brandon, the guy who is my contact there, who's amazing, he will kill me for saying that. But we just have a lot going on with the Luxury Home Show and shooting and a lot of content going on, so we needed them done. And he managed to pull out the bag for us, so that's amazing. I'll show you our current setup of our kitchen, because we have started putting a few things away into the cupboards, but we haven't got the shelves or anything, and the top units aren't in, so there's not too much I can put away anyway, and I don't want to fill the cupboards with things that aren't going in there. So I've literally just put a few things away, and the chaos is behind me. But we've got my friend Liv from university, so her and her boyfriend Joe are going to come for the weekend, so I want to get this house not looking like this before they come. So let me show you the chaos of living in a renovation. So we've got this here, which this is the light going above the island, but the island is going to shift slightly, so I don't want to put that up yet until the island is in the exact right place. So I'm waiting on Samuel, our electrician, for that. This is like stuff that we've just literally gone to pick up that I need to put away. There's my coffee. I've got a pillow down here because I'll show you in a minute, but I'm planning the bunket seat and the units behind. I'll pop a little photo of the inspo that I'm going for. But I'm thinking pillows, pillow inserts. One will be really comfortable and really easy for me to sew, and then we've had to move the bar here because obviously the bunket's in now, and the bin. So yeah, basically we've got a bit of chaos going on. And then over here, I'll show you the chaos before the exciting kitchen part. This is mad. I've literally shoved like everything that's been over there into here so that the workshop people can get around easily. But I've also started, do you ever feel like when you start kind of organising things, you create more chaos and then it gets organised? So like, I mean, what are they doing out here? Oh, I hate being unorganised. Chaos has ensued because I am sorting it out right now. But anyway, let's get on to it. So we have got the bunket seated. This is not our table, but this is a table that weirdly has been with us. So it was my dad's in this cottage that we used to live in. And then it moved to Ollie's parents because they wanted it and he was selling it, and now it's here. But it is just a temporary, it's a bit too high for this area. It's 78 centimetres high, which is very high for a table. Normally they're about 72. So this won't be staying, and we have found our table, but we are just waiting to order it at the moment. And then the foam inserts for the upholstery have arrived, and they are perfect. Literally the exact, like the perfect length. Sorry, that needs to shove along there, but yeah, they're perfect. Then I've got the bars that are sitting along the back, because I'll put the inspiration photo back up. But obviously you have the bars along the back to hold the pillows, so they will go up. But I don't want to pop them up until the worktops are on. And then I thought I would do a bit of work here today because I need to get another one of these ring chimes for the office, because when I'm in the office, I don't hear the doorbell go. So when the worktop people come, I won't hear them. But we're basically getting worktops that go all along here and then following on to here. And then obviously we're having a lip at the back here, but not in this section. And then all along here. So this is basically the kitchen is in now. We've got our wine fridge, which is on. And there's our island, which I think needs pushing back a bit because we've got an overhang for some small bar stools. Obviously, none of the doors are on yet because we just thought it would be better to get the worktops on and then get everything done all at the end, and they can do that all in 2 days. These are for LED lights. Obviously, we need to paint a bit more. that's for the LED driver. This is our sink, and then our tap, which I need to show you our tap. I'm very excited about it. It's from, I think, a place called Verossi. They've been amazing, and I'm very excited to try that. And yeah, it just feels a little bit more livable. I mean, around here, we have got where the bin's going, and then another bit of storage. And then I think this isn't full, but we've started filling this one with like knives, utensils, and then cutlery is in here. Oh, actually that's serving cutlery, and then kind of cooking utensils in here. Obviously we need like inserts and organisation in here, but for now it works. Okay, they're in. Very exciting, and I'll give you a little look around. So let's start. Where should we start? Should we start here? So I didn't put any upstairs on this section because I wanted this section to feel a little less kitcheny and a bit more dining roomy, but I thought the kitchen worktops flowing into the space will again bring the dining into the kitchen and just make it feel a little bit more expensive rather than just having like wood on the top. And then if we follow round to where the wine fridge is, this is the marbling up close. It's so hard to see on this camera, and my camera is so blurry, but this is basically the marbling up close, and yeah, I just think it is beautiful. This is, I think, my favourite bit of the marbling because it's just got so much veining in it. I didn't want it to feel too marbly or it is a Calcutta, what is it? It's Eyestone Calcutta Spider, and it's a quartz. I didn't want it to feel too veiny because I just feel like I've seen it done a lot, and the reason it's been done a lot is because it is cool. But as a designer, I mean, when you put so many things in people's homes, you do see it a lot, so I feel like you do want something a bit different for your own home. And it pulls out the warmth in these sort of beigey, yellowy tones, orangey sort of tones that are in the walls, which is quite nice. And here we've got 10mm up stands, or 100mm up stands, which I love, and I think they're like a really good thick size, which is perfect. And then we have got this bit over here which has a seam that goes along there. I'm not going to touch anything because they've literally just left, and everything is sensitive. Basically it's a sensitive sole at the minute. And then obviously around the sink, I was so excited to see how they did this because the finishing around the sink is so beautiful. And the tap is going basically through the actual sink and through the quartz as well. Yes, when we get the plumber back, that's exciting. I actually need to order some of these. I keep forgetting because it's not on my work list. None of my house stuff is on my work list, obviously, because it's personal stuff that I forget about, so it never gets done. If it's not on my work list, it's not on the forefront of my mind. This is the island, so again, I feel like it's really hard to see on the camera, but this is just so beautiful here. And we need to get some bar stools, obviously. This needs pushing back, so I want it in line, I think, with this area, and I think we brought it out by 23 centimetres, so it basically needs to go back 23 centimetres, and we are doing a backsplash behind our range cooker, and then a extraction unit that goes around the side with 2 cupboards for like spices, oils, salt and pepper, and then here we've got another unit with a unit going above here for glasses and all that jazz. The thing that I'm most excited to do, which is really weird, and I don't think anybody probably thinks this, is put my salt and pepper grinders on the work surface. Even though they said like don't put anything on the work surface because the mastic is still wet and it'll take like a day to properly set. They just said like hot pans and stuff like that, which is totally understandable, but I don't want to put anything because the mastic is wet and things can go in the mastic, so I just want to leave it completely. However, the one thing I want to do is put the salt and pepper grinder on the worktop. So I think I might just have to do that. I actually got these salt and pepper grinders from Hudson & Home, and the brass on these have patinaed so beautifully, and you can scrub them up with solution and make them look brand new again if you don't like the sort of rusty patina look, but I think it just gives them a bit of character. So these are the things I was very excited to use or to put out. And so guys, let's put them out together so that you can be here for the christening of the salt and pepper in the kitchen. So I'm thinking, I mean, obviously we'll have units to put salt and peppers and oils and spices and all that stuff, but I just really love these and I feel like they should be out. I feel like either on here, so that they're close to the dining area and also close to the kitchen cooking, so that if you need them on the table, you can just grab them. A practical point of view, that's probably the best. And maybe aesthetics, what do you think? Let me show you. I mean, they're pretty cute there. Or the other option that I was thinking was putting them either in this corner here, what do we think? Which actually, I think that's my favourite so far. Practically, they work there. Or basically this unit will come to like there, so the other side of the unit, which I feel like they just look lost there at the moment before the unit's in. So I think they might just go there because that is so cute. Oh my god, guys, look, have a look. Oh my god. It's so lame that these are the most exciting, the things I'm most excited for. Obviously this all needs painting, which we really should have done, but we haven't. So yeah, but anyway. And this mastic here as well can be painted, so ignore why that's so white, but why is that giving me so much joy? Realistically, I have been very busy with work and had a few new inquiries, which is exciting, but it means I, again, have been meeting with new clients and that has made me more busy. I think we're gonna go out for dinner tonight because, again, don't want to touch the kitchen. But yeah, it's been a good one.